Hello, and welcome to Rallying the Forge. I'm your host, Sol. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Rallying the Forge. I'm Solmer, and we are just kind of doing a update with the game, some announcements, some events, some new things going on in the game, and just want to give you a quick update. I really am going to try and make this kind of quick. So it is Friday, and every Friday we have SolForge events. You can go, let me pull that up first, I guess, to the website, and you can search for events, and it'll pull up everything that's coming up basically over the next month or so. Just basically the whole next month. And tonight we have Ability Wars. It's a limited bronze event that starts in just a little bit. If you're watching this, it may be starting right around then. So if you want to participate, sign in, join the event Discord, and hop in there. If they haven't started, they'll wait for you if you're signing up and want to get in. So go ahead and jump into that. They have 6 people signed up for tonight so far. Normally you'll have a few stragglers sign up right at the end as well. So there's that tonight. Tomorrow, Saturday, we have the Saturday Sealed Showdown ran by Gorgeous. This has gone from a free event for the first month as a test to see everything, how it's going to go, to now it's a $5 entry fee, but you get obviously your sealed booster, and there's limited slots, 20 slots max. We have 1 slot open for tomorrow yet, so go ahead and sign up if you haven't and you want to participate. This all goes into a spreadsheet for some standings for a sealed silver invitational type event at the end of the season for the Sealed Showdown. So I think that's going to last, if I'm not mistaken, like a quarter. Basically every quarter will be is how it's looking like right now. So this will be almost every Saturday. It's not going to be the next Saturday after this one. You'll see why. But there's still 1 slot open, so sign up if you want. It's a $5 entry fee. You get a booster. I don't know if he has it on here. It might be set 1 tomorrow. I'm not positive, so go ahead though. It's still good value. And then we have, following that, if you look on the, I didn't pull this up. I forgot to pull this up. Let me pull this up next, actually. So we have the monthly league starting back up. I don't know if they had one last month. I can't recall. I don't recall seeing it, but he might have taken a month off. I can't recall. But Namrog normally runs this. It's a monthly league. You get paired against somebody, and you have a week to play your matches. It's a best of 3 league. It's bronze, so you go in and you test your decks out, and you get a new opponent each week, and you schedule it when you can. So it's very flexible for players. Right now there are 6 people signed up for that, and I do not know the deadline. It looks like the 3rd, so he starts it on Monday. So you have time to sign up if you want to join that, and then he'll get in touch with you for all that info. And then next week we have a new event series starting. It's Wednesdays in the Upside Down with Brandon. He's going to be doing a more European friendly time for an event. I'm not sure the format. I don't know if he knows exactly what they're going to do yet, but it is a bronze event this next Wednesday, and it's going to be in the middle of the day for US people, but it should be a good time for Europeans to be able to get more matches in. I'm not sure how it works for the Australians. That might be middle of the night for them, so I'm not positive on that. So, but if you're off on Wednesdays or you don't work during the day or afternoon, go ahead and join this. There's already 8 people signed up for this, so it looks like it's already getting a lot of A lot of players in there, and I do not know what the format's going to be, but that information can be found on the Discord. You can always get in touch with these tournament organizers, and they'll help you figure all this information out. After that, next Friday, SolForge has again another limited bronze event. This time it's Dragon's Wake, and you can see on here what the event format is, what the rules are. If you need additional information, you can go to the SolForge server and ask, or you can ask in the regular Discord. They're there as well, so you can ask there. But another limited event, and they something they've been doing, they started doing recently, was they have a kind of like a forum for ideas for what their limited events can be. So if you've got ideas, you can go there and submit your ideas, and whatever ones people are most interested in, they get put on the wheel, and if they get selected, then they get ran. So there's lots of ideas there now. But so Dragon's Wake, and then because it's every other Friday, right afterwards, they have a bronze constructed event. And there's a bunch of us hosting this one. It's just a bronze constructed event, and it's kind of perfect timing, although you have to be careful. Because of the next event the next day when we get to it, but I'll explain it when we get to that one. But so this is bronze constructed, though. You want to test some decks out, see if it's any good for competitive play. Bring it here and try. People always bring good decks, and it's a good challenge. So that's right after the limited event. So the start time is flexible. It may be a little bit later than what it says. It could be slightly earlier if everything went really fast in the previous in the limited event. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to be at a certain time that just message one of the TOs so they know, and they'll pass that information on, even if they're not going to be there. That way, we'll wait for you. So that's another constructed event. And then the big one, next Saturday, we start the Shadows over Solus Championship Series. This is qualifier number 1 of 3, and it has 64 slots. It is free to join. I'm not going to read the description here. I'll switch over to the Discord for that. So in the SBE Discord, under the announcements, Lucas posted, welcome to the first event in the Shadows over Solus Championship Series. There will be 3 qualifier events, followed by the championship, where only silver and gold decks can compete for over $15,000 worth of prizes. For this qualifier event, players will face off for the rare opportunity to rank up their decks quickly in a prize pool valued around $1,500 US. Top 8 of this event will have their decks jump up to silver, with the top 2 getting their decks upgraded to gold. That right there tells me they're listening and they understand the frustrations people have with these prize events. So that is great news. I really love that, because people, when you do a bronze event, some people have leveled up some of their good decks into silver and gold, and they don't have them. Some people don't have 5 or 10 really strong decks that they can just take and have a really good chance of winning. So this is going to ensure other people are actually leveling up their decks, and they get them out of the pool to give other people chances, and we'll get more variety eventually down the road if they keep this up. I really like that. Really happy with that personally. I think that's going to be great. So check-in is going to be 15 minutes before. You can see on the screen it's in my time, Eastern time. But when you look at it, it'll be in your time. I forget what they call this in the Discord. I need to look that up and commit it to memory. Every time I have a video, I feel like I'm saying I don't remember what it is. So obviously the event's going to take place in the event Discord. He links it there. This will be 5 rounds with a top 8 cut. Each round will be 35 minutes. That's surprising they really cut down on the time, but they're trying to make it so it's not an all day and night affair. So I get it. Prizes. First place, you get 300 SFG or 6,000 embers. Second place, 200 SFG or 4,000 embers. Third and fourth place will get 75 SFG or 1,500 embers. Fifth place through eighth place, 30 SFG or 600 embers. Everyone will also receive a badge, and top 8 receiving badges based on their placement. Players will receive SFG if both of their faction decks are minted, and embers if they are not. That's another change they made. They listened after last time because they really only offered SFG. So if you didn't have a minted deck, you were really just losing out on free money. And currently SFG is somewhere in the ballpark of $3 or more. So it jumped up recently, skyrocketed. So it's quite a bit of money if you are doing the SFG route. But embers as well, it's quite a bit of embers as well. That's essentially for first place, $300 worth of embers. So just keep that in mind. It's a lot of prizes right there. He talks about how the event will run, so it's pretty standard. If you've never done an event, I suggest coming here and reading this. But it's the standard format for how events are ran. He does say here you have 30 minutes to play your match, but I guess maybe he's counting the 5 minutes to get in contact with your partner as part of that. I'm not sure. So this tells you everything you need to know about how to participate in an event if you've never done one. But definitely sign up for this. Big rewards, and it's a qualifier, and I don't think he says it here, but there's going to be a championship, and anyone can join the championship event. But you have to use a silver or gold deck only. So the idea is, if you don't have a silver or gold deck, one, you can participate in all sorts of events to get that, or if you participate in this and place in the top 8, you'll get a silver, or if in top 2, gold deck. He has not announced the details for that, but obviously he did say $15,000 worth of prizes. So it's obviously going to be fairly big. So bring your best decks and expect the competition to be very, very tough. I actually just got a deck into silver, so I'm kind of disappointed I won't be able to use that for this, but I could use it for the championship potentially. But I have some other decks I'm cooking up, so I'll find something to play. But yeah, definitely awesome for that. That's all the events going on right now. I don't really have anything else to spoil in that regard. If you go, when you do search for events, you can scroll down and see all the recurring events. You can see the SolForge format for their limited events in the future weeks as well. But definitely sign up, participate, and yeah. So what else? In game, they fixed a bug recently with certain decks not being able to be forged. If you are seeing this, I was told, I don't know if I can see them or not, or if they've already expired. They probably already expired on me. I'm not sure if I can. The decks for the month of January might have already expired. Someone said that they were getting, no, within an hour. Okay, so I made the cut here. So in an hour, by the time you see this, it'll probably be expired. The January decks are going to expire. I guess that's going by probably GMT. So, but if you go to shop right now, you can get your Phantom decks for February already. So you can go ahead and claim that if you want. And get your decks. I'm not going to pull mine yet. I'll do mine in a little bit. I don't normally do much with them, but I'll pull them and see if there's anything worth soul binding, or I'll probably end up waiting till the end of the month in case they do another Phantom event or something. And don't forget, Season 1 is still ongoing. It's going to be ongoing for at least another month, probably 2 months is my guess. But you can see daily leaderboards. If it loads, it resets in an hour for the next day. So got some new names in there today. A lot of new players. We're playing earlier today with the 100X sealed event that they had going on. So that was exciting. But yeah, lots to do. So if you like playing, you like playing against other people, sign up for some events. Come join us. Come hang out. And while you're in game, go ahead and try to knock out some achievements, whether it's in campaign or if it's, PvP and you're getting XP and wins there. So I did post on the Discord the bonus points you get for placing in the top 10 each day, depending on which category you're in. The XP ones are all the same, and the PvP ones, the wins are worth more. But yeah, so come join the Discord if you're not in it already. Hop on the website and sign up for some events. Come play with us, and I'll see you guys in queue. Looking forward to seeing some new people around as we keep doing more and more events. It's been really fun so far, so I'll see you guys next time. Take care. This has been an episode of Rallying the Forge. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.